On behalf of the board of the Global Episcopal Mission Network, I welcome you to the 2022 Churchwide Global Mission Conference. As of noon today, exactly 150 people have registered for the conference. You're attending from many states in the USA and from 17 other countries, namely Burkina Faso, Britain, Canada, Colombia, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, Germany, Guatemala, Haiti, India, Kenya, Luxembourg, Nigeria, Pakistan, Panama, the Solomon Islands, and Tanzania. You're involved in global mission from congregations and dioceses, from agencies, seminaries, and religious orders. You're involved in a host of diverse ministries, evangelism and church planting, education and healthcare, hydrology and agriculture, justice and creation care. All together, you embody the participation of Episcopalians, other Anglicans, and other Christians in God's mission, which is to reconcile all people with God, one another, and all creation, and thereby to renew the whole cosmos. We're meeting in Eastertide, when we're always aware that the first witnesses to Jesus' resurrection were women, that they testified boldly to their experience, and that they were disbelieved. That interplay of authoritative experience and dismissal by designated authorities has been true of women's role in Christianity since the beginning. The third edition of the World Christian Encyclopedia, about which you'll hear more at this conference, points out that Christianity has always been majority female, that world Christianity can be described as a women's movement, and that the worldwide missionary movement is at least 2/3 female. And the US American mainline missionary movement was majority female in the 19th and early 20th centuries. Along those lines, I note that the spirituality of my wife, Jane, and I, and that of our 4 children, was indelibly affected by the mission work of the Mothers Union in Zimbabwe during our time as missionaries there, and by the witness of what was at the time a new women's religious order, the Community of the Holy Transfiguration. So it is high time that this 27th annual conference of Episcopal Global Mission activists focus on the theme of women in mission. During these 3 days, you'll hear plenary speakers focus on the history of women in mission, the work of the Mothers Union in Africa, women in mission at the United Nations, and the work of Episcopal women missionaries today. You'll have opportunity to dive into workshops on the work of women in diverse parts of the world. 5-minute mission spotlights will highlight particular mission initiatives, and 1-minute mission testimonies will offer particular examples. This conference follows a series of conferences on other important themes: mission and migration in 2016, reconciliation in 2017, mission as connection in 2018, evangelism in 2019, and earthkeeping in 2021. Women are active in those and all other forms of mission, and this conference highlights that role of women. Preparation for this conference has been intense and thorough. I thank members of the GEMN board and conference planning team who have been indefatigable in working out the vision and poring over the details. We're grateful to our conference support team of Coordinator Nelson Pike, from whom many of you have heard more than once, tech expert Asma Lee, and language translator Christelle Bruno. It would be difficult for us to proceed without them. In today's lectionary epistle, the Apostle Paul writes that he longs to see the Thessalonians face to face. Well, the pandemic canceled our 2020 conference, and now for the second year in a row, the pandemic has prompted us to meet online, where we are indeed face to face on Zoom. We're grateful for that, but still not in person. We do hope to meet in person in 2023. As framed by the GEMN board last fall, the purpose of the Global Episcopal Mission Network is to gather, inspire, and equip people to participate in God's mission. Our core values are humility, inclusion, and companionship. We pray that this conference will express those values and fulfill that purpose. This is a time to gather, to be inspired, and to be equipped. May God bless us all during this time together. And thank you again so much for being here.